I smile in the mirror, but it's all just a lie.
I was a recluse. I had just gone through cancer. I didn't want people to see me. I didn't think that I mattered. I was knocking on death's door. I wanted to not be anymore, And when I came here, I found so much hope, so much inspiration. Working in reception has really helped me build up my confidence, getting back into schooling through coming here. It's a community that's become a home for somebody who is constantly belittling themselves or, isolating. Coming here and being our goofy natural selves where we pop off and next thing you know the whole clubhouse is singing. We all come from different backgrounds and different reaches of life, but we all have this common goal of trying to be better, do better, and we are getting better so long as we keep coming back and we keep working this place the way it needs to be worked.
I wish I could open up, let someone in, but
My name is Simone Webster. I am the Regional Director for Compassion Pathway Behavioral Health. I met Jan at an event where we were feeding unhoused people for Thanksgiving, and he came dressed as a turkey. Fast forwarding into him having some people that were looking for work and me needing people to work. We hired some people on as per diem, so like part-time. The Clubhouse community has been so consistent and really just so good. We have moved most of them into full-time positions. Everyone that comes to me from the Clubhouse has empathy that maybe someone else doesn't have, where they have struggled with their own issues with mental illness and come out the other side in a positive way. It shows my current clients that it can happen, that could be them. Kind of that full circle where they come here, they get all the skills that they need, they take the time that they need to heal and grow. The people that we get from the Clubhouse, these are people who are trying to get on their feet. So instead of maybe being on Social Security and long-term disability type situation, these are people who can work and who can support themselves and who can get apartments and who can live perfectly normal lives. And that is 100% because of the Clubhouse and the community that's provided here.
I wish I could open up, let someone in.
I was diagnosed with my mental health. At 23, it was a bit crippling. So for me to need help was a big deal. Slowly but surely, I've been gathering the tools I need to go back out and be a productive member of society. I treat Clubhouse like a job. People who are taking their mental health serious, who want to progress, let this be their landing spot. I've been here for a year and a half, right? And I'm just looking for work. It's been a great year and a half. I've needed that year and a half to help bring myself up. And Clubhouse has made me ready. Clubhouse has made me available and has prompted me and promoted me into a better life. Even with work, I want to continue coming back and just see where I can invest.
The house that I ended up buying, I visualized as a house that could house people with mental illness. And Alicia is incredible. She serves as our house manager, and she organized the guys that live there to do chores, and we have a house meeting once a week, and good communication is supported, and they're all three engaged in constructive activity. Their lives are, growing by leaps and bounds. It's really incredible, and that is a model that I would like to replicate.
I came to the Clubhouse. I was on this little, just losing my kids and getting out of prison and realizing there was nothing out here for me, and I don't have family. So without this Clubhouse, I probably would have ended up going back or committing suicide. Feeling that you're not alone is the best part of this whole thing, just knowing that other people have the same problems you do and you're able to get through. You're able to move on past that, because if you stay stuck in the past, you'll never succeed in the future. And if you're going to change anywhere, here's a spot to do it. I'm going to school to get my GED because of Jan and Alicia give me the inspiration to do it. I plan on opening a rehab facility for families that need help, and give them the help that I got from the clubhouse. And I plan on buying my own house and living happily ever after.
I just got out of prison. I lost all my kids, and I wasn't in very good shape. And my probation officer sent me to this thing called a job fair. So when I went, I got to the little stands, and the last stand I happened to meet was the Clubhouse of El Dorado. And I met Alicia there and Claire there. She convinced me that I should come over to the clubhouse. I showed up the time she said to show up, and I never left. My life has totally changed, a 180. They've pushed me in places that I've needed to be pushed. But they help you, they talk to you, they understand you, and they're supportive. And I feel like I can do anything in this place, like look for a job, look for education. I can play the drums if I want to. I can play a guitar. I can go, there's yoga, I can do anything. I can work out and lose some weight. You know, I'm going to be hopefully getting into a terrific home soon, and hopefully be finding a job and everything. And that's all thanks to the Clubhouse of El Dorado.
I talked to my caseworker at the center, and she told me to come check in over here. I thought I could just walk in the door and do community service, and Jan said I could, but I had to be a member. And I think my caseworker knew what she was doing, because I certainly needed it. Honestly, I wanted to die. There was no more light. And I shared that when I got here with Jan and Alicia, and they taught me about the routine here at the clubhouse, about, you know, how I could work reception or go do donations, and it suddenly, very suddenly filled that void. Jan encouraged me to apply it more, because in addition to everything else happening in my life, I was having trouble finding a new job. About a week or two later, he told me to go talk to Veronica over at Moore. Finding that job gave me a solid foothold. It let me stand straight up and be proud again. So I was looking for a place to live. My landlady decided to sell the place I was at, and I looked for months to find an apartment, a house, a duplex, a shack, anything. And Jan and Alicia both stood by me through the entire adventure. I finally have a place. Another thing I've learned through Clubhouse is that kind of still exists. And even when you feel like there is nothing, you just walk through the door, and then you have so many people reminding you of why you are important and why you are loved. And so I live each day knowing I can succeed now, knowing that I have a team behind me. I'm happy to wake up and go to work and then come to Clubhouse every day.